Hey, welcome back. Got another ripe one for you. Another one that I'm not really ridiculously looking forward to be honest with you, but luckily enough I've got about a half a gallon of milk in the fridge that if worse comes to worse I can go toward, but this shouldn't be too bad. It is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be splitting this one up into multiple videos. This is all going to be pretty much in one because this is my habanero. Now, you've seen pictures of this thing growing up. This is my little bonsai tree, and I tell you, this thing right here is a breeding ground for aphids. They love this thing because it's constantly got new growth on it because you got to prune it back a lot. I have to take it out and spray it all the time. However, we have one little habanero that made it all the way, actually set a fruit, and the fruit turned orange on us. So this is what the plant looks like now. It's getting pretty big. I might prune it back a little bit more if for no other reason than to get rid of some of the real young growth that is attracting the aphids. It's part of the capsicum chinense, like all the super hots. This is like right at that line where hot turns to super hot. So even the mild one, like the mildest habanero, is still going to pack a bit of a wallop. And when I first started cooking with spicy food, when I first really started getting into it, this was the level that I started with. I would cook a big pot of food and I would put 2 of these in there, and it was this species that taught me the difference between the red and the orange ones. The habaneros come in multiple colors. They most commonly red, orange, and some are also chocolate in color. And I believe there might be yellow ones, but I can't really confirm that. And I know there's white ones too. Peruvian white ones are one that I was really looking forward to growing this year, but I scorched the seeds because I didn't focus on or didn't pay attention to what I was doing. But the red ones are invariably going to be hotter, and the orange ones are still quite potent. Let me go ahead and get this picked off there because it's very ripe. This one's a little smaller than normal. They normally get about half a pod length bigger than that. I've got another plant out there, but I really don't have much need to show you what a different one looks like because they do look the same. This one's actually a little bit healthier and greener. It's just got a whole lot more little aphids on it that I gotta take care of. Whatever the case, it's healthy, it's growing, it's not dead yet, and that plant is over a year old. I took it out of the dirt last November and put it into a small pot just to see if I could pot it down because it was in a pretty large container, so it's got that nice woody stem to it there at the bottom, you can see. So I cut it down, trimmed the roots way down, and it survived. It survived, and it's now a year and probably close to a year and a half old. Still putting out these, and I don't know how hot it's going to be because I've heard that some of them, once they go for a full year, they're not as hot, but I guess we'll find out. The wonderful habanero flavor. Wow. That's really good. Because of the small size of the pod, there are not a huge number of seeds in there. Ah, yeah, that's spicy. Woo! Woo! Building up on you, too. Really good, though. Really flavorful, kind of fruity, slow build up. It's not one of those ones that as soon as you bite it, you know you're dying. It takes you a couple minutes to realize you're dying. I'm not sure that that's objectively better. I just want to make sure this wasn't just water. I wanted some flavor. That is warm. Yep, I might have to cut this video short because that's going to bother me. I'll try to continue. You can find these very commonly in stores. I know they sell them in Walmart, but be careful buying them there. Especially, I don't know about all the Walmarts around the world, but the local ones, they're not usually super fresh. If you see the stem is green, that means it's doing pretty well. A lot of them you'll see. I know that's not curing it, but it's giving me a temporary break. A lot of them you'll see the stems are already black, which means they've been off the plant for a long time. They're probably not going to stay fresh very long. But yeah, I urge you to give them a try. They're great for making hot sauces. They're great for spicing up pretty much any dish. You don't have to use a lot of them, and they have good flavor. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go cry, and I'll be back for another video some other day.